picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Burmo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent... Adeyemi! And he should have made them pay.
Adeyemi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Ugarte. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. There's the crossfield ball. Martin gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez, that's destined for the flank. And it's Gavi. Great vision. Gavi receives it in a wide... And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This is a promising build-up. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Swings in across. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Como, well read, and the danger is averted. And they've got rid. He has found the way through. Ugarte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Diogo Dalot. Dorgu. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Ugarte. And it's Ugarte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adeyemi is onto this. Oh, they can break here.
Tony Fernandez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. And Mbeumo. Ugarte. And it's Ugarte. And Collier. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. And the whistle goes for half-time.
And now, please turn
A
towards
very
the screen
combative,
for special
competitive half with
presentation
just the
featuring
one
our
decisive
guest
moment.
performers today.
It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
There was no
After
getting to
48
that,
minutes
no
in.
getting to it at all. Expertly
30.
done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now this could be a chance. Cunha gets flagged offside. Bruno Fernandes. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martin. Gavi. He's picked his way through. Flashes it across. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ugarte. Dorgu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Good take, and is he in? And he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is well cleared. Now Heaven. And it's Dallo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Diogo Dallo gets into a good position. Bruno Fernandes. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Adeyemi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force from...
Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 25, Manuel Ugarte. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Mount
Number
is
77,
short.
Number 19,
Brilliantly cut
Brian
out.
Mbeumo. Number
Barcelona
10,
are looking to go
Matheus
forward
Cunha.
now.
Number 2,
Well
Diogo
seen,
Dallo.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 7,
Aimed beyond the defence.
number 18,
Collier
Yuri
calmly
Tielemans.
anticipates.
Number 44,
Passes coming off in
Number
quick
36.
succession here.
number
And
14,
it's Tielemans.
Marcus Rashford. Number 3, Nusayr Mazraoui.
Mazraoui. Threads one in. Tielemans. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And that's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Gore. And here's Rashford.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just 5 minutes left. Tries to play it through. Ferran Torres looking to receive it in space.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Gore. That's a good ball out wide. Mazraoui gets on his bike and on the move. De Ligt gets over and intercepts.
2 added
Mount.
minutes have been indicated.
Dorgu. Rafinha. Fernandez. That has been cut short. And that interception. And that's it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona demonstrating exactly how to play.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he get on the end of this? Yamal looking to receive it in space. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Martin.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And they've got a throw. Both sides exercising caution for now. De Jong. Looking for a runner. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Martin goes short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's De Jong. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Rabiot. Looking for options for movement. Untuk! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fernandes.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And Koundé. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It's a really well-measured ball. Dink through. This looks promising. Caught offside that time. Gabia. And it's Benacer. For Salamakers. And it's Nkunku. Loftus-Cheek. Jimenez. Now this could be a chance. Cross needs to be... Oh, greatly! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kubasi. And Martin. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Nkunku. Jimenez receives it in a good position here. Elects to cross, he's rising! And he's taking no chances there. Adeyemi. Nkunku. And here's Loftus-Cheek.
Un minuto di recupero.
Salmakas. Gonzalo Ramos! Koundé gets it clear. He's on it, can he get away? Chance to shoot! And that was very necessary. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Martin. And it's Koundé. Adeyemi. Gabia. Loftus-Cheek.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Winter. Some intricate passing, look, can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Martin with the short one. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Nkunku. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is chance! And no mistake. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Nkunku. De Jong. Fernandes under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and
it makes even less sense.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So we have
Numero
movement
7.
on both benches.
Numero 18. Numero 8. Numero 12. Numero 44. Lasciano il campo per il numero 47. Il numero 10.
Barcelona
il
perhaps
numero 14,
contemplating their next change here.
Modric, il numero 19. Il numero 42.
And it's
Il
Casado.
numero 2.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Fermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gabia. De Winter. Estupinian. It's a good run down the right. And he's making progress on the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most convincing of passes. Estupinian. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Fofana. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Real chance! Has another go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rafael Leao really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Modric plays it short. Modric. That's tidy. Forced to go back. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Casado. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Modric. Rafael Leao.
Oh, super ball.
He's having a shot!
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Modric. Benacer. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
He's through here. A heavy challenge. Rafinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Estupinian. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's White. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Martin, Bernal, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze, Gabriel Jesus. Great vision. Eze plays it in low, tries to get it clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Too much on that, it's gone out. White.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Araujo. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bernal. And he's forced to go back. It's a promising position. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a throw-in. Saka. Pass somewhat off target. It'll be a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal, passing is crisp and sharp. Fernandez stood his ground strongly. De Jong, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he spark a counter here? Merino. That's Eze. White has it out wide and in space. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Shot at goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Martin. And here's Marino. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Adeyemi has found the net here, of course. Timber.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Eze. And here's Havertz. Lobbed in behind. He's having a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! That's a decent clearance. And it's Marino.
Gabriel Jesus.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's been shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. And a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Adeyemi. Oh, good De Jong! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
De Jong has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Eze. And it's lofted through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. White in acres of space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Still just a single goal between the sides. This is a promising build-up. And it's Gavi. Eze. Merino. It's been shipped out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a ball! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Tony Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Havertz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Timber gets over and intercepts. Over to the right flank. He has found the way through. It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 29.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 9.
Waneri plays it short.
Number 10.
Cross goes in there.
Number 45.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 23. Mikel Merino.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's well spotted.
14. Victor Gyökeres.
Nicely spread.
Number 17.
Just a
Number
quarter of an hour to
22.
play.
Ethan Waneri.
Waneri.
Number 8.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 41.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri receives it in a wide... And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
White. Now Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cabia. And he was alert to it.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Arsenal have a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Ødegaard. Casado with a fine tackle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rice. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that wasn't far away. Desperate defending required here. Ødegaard goes short. This looks promising. Goes to finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there goes their last chance. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I'm
Hello,
sure
everyone.
this wasn't in the
This is
game
a safety
plan, the
announcement.
idea of defending a
And
1-0.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game, and he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas, and he comes through with flying colours.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Foden. Now it's Nunez. Aims beyond the defence. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Foden plays it short. Now it's Nunez. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Adeyemi, he's got away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Gavi. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Koundé. And it's Koundé. First quarter of an hour gone. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! Corner number 2 then. Foden goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Matheus Nunes. That's tidy. Kovacic. Adeyemi. This is De Jong. Yamal. And it's Nunez. It's a searching pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's gone out for a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Martin. Bernal. And it's Bernal. Adeyemi. And Jamal. Bernal. And Araujo. That has ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this? And he's found the way past Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Adeyemi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Araujo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kubasi. And it's Martin. Played back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress. And the shot! You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Vardiol. And it's Reinders. De Jong proves too strong. Here's Rodri. Kovacic. Adeyemi. That's destined for the flank. And that is headed for the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kunde.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Martin. And it's half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Martin. It's Gavi. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Nunez. No, he's just misjudged that one. Martin. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, well played, well played. Gavi. Gavi. And he's forced to go back. Gavi. Martin. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kunde. Oh, easy pickings there. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Adeyemi receives it in a good position here. Kovacic. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Might be dangerous. And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, there's the clearance. Bernal. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a good run down the right. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Matthews Nunes. And here's Kovacic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Fernandez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now, can they get him away? Pau Kubasi tries to clear. De Jong. And it's Gavi. Adeyemi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ruben Dias. And it's Reinders. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 47.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Phil Foden.
Gonzalez.
Number 27.
Now he's got space here.
Mateus
And there's green grass. Shot a
Number
goal!
8. Mateus
It's off target and by quite a way.
And it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Number 89. Coming on the field. Number 93. Number 67. Number 5.
Well, yet
Anderson.
another interception and
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nouri. Opts for safety. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And he's in on, and the shot! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He has found the way through. Shoots! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Fernandez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Gonzalez. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Araujo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what.
And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing, and he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Bernal. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Molina. Gavi. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Koundé. And Araujo. And it's Martin. And it's Gavi. Llorente does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. Yamal. Adeyemi gets into a good position. Lamar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jimenez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gavi. He has found the way through. Lovely pass. Tries a shot! And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It looked as though it gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's a sharp little ball here. Gavi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Adeyemi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, right place, right time. Llorente defending his... He's had a shot! And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems...
Adeyemi! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Marcó en el minuto 36.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Llorente. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Koundé, Yamal, Adeyemi, and it's Gavi. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Koke, and it's Grimaldo. To Lamar. De Jong.
2 minutos de descuento.
Martin. Kubasi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Lee Kang-in. Gavi. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, some astute defending there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martin. Fernandez. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Molina.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This is a promising build-up. Barcelona, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Fernandez under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Gavi proves just a little bit too strong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 4,
Casado, Molina wins the duel this time. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Madrid are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Baina with the short one. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. And it's Lamar. Looking for options for movement. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lamar. Koke. Koke running with intent. Molina. To Lamar. Alvarez. Played out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Rafinha. Baina. And it's Molina. Koke. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Koke. Played out to the left flank. Koundé gets it away. Koke. Pablo Barrios. That's a good ball out wide. Molina puts them all in. Cleared away. To Lamar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. He's in a great position here. There will be a throw-in. And it's Lamar. Hansko. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Backward it goes. This looks promising. Big chance! And there's a goal! They're back within reach!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So could they be onto something here? Rafinha. Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Baina. The most accurate pass. Now it's Rafinha. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, well measured. There's the shot! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona
Really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? Salamanca's. And that's going right the way across. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect...
And the shot! And he's quick to get rid. Little pass back. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nkunku. It's a really well-measured ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rabiot. Jimenez. Yamal kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nkunku. Jimenez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. Loftus-Cheek. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's clever. Gabbia wins the duel this time. Half an hour played now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well spotted. Martin. Gavi making good progress. That's the throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nkunku. And it's made its way to him. Martin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. And it's Loftus-Cheek. De Jong. Threads one in. Fernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gabbia cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Salamakers. Rabiot.
Un minuto di recupero.
And here's Nkunku. Bernal has a look and plays it forward. And Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adeyemi. Excellent. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Selmakers. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Benacer. Now it's Ramos. Milan have a free kick. Nkunku ready to try one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. That is lovely.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Yamal. He's free, he has got space. Milan are looking to go forward now. Selmakers. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Selmakers. And it's Rabiot. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 9, numero 18.
And it's been taken short.
Numero 8, numero 12.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Il numero 47, il numero 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 19, il numero 42, il numero 4.
And still we await the first breakthrough.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Modric. He is through here. This looks... And can he finish it? Well taken goal. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's found a way through. Great chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Fernandez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ricci. Gabbia. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's worked it through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played into space. He's being urged to shoot. Milan have reclaimed it. Can he finish? And it's been hooked away. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
That's an excellent interception. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
4 minuti di recupero.
Koundé into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rafinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcelona with another corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Martin plays it short. Played into the box. Martin. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all...